So this month is Cast Iron Wednesday, July Barbecue Challenge. So today I'm going to attempt a roasted garlic cheddar cheese stuffed bison meatloaf wrapped in bacon. And after conferring with my northern friend Smitty, who had a great idea, I'm going to make a really healthy side dish. Pork belly burnt ends. I've got my bison spread out here. My goal is to try to do one of those kind of fancy rolls kind of thing going on. So I've put down some chopped white onion, garlic powder or garlic seasoning salt, and black pepper. And I'm going to layer the white cheddar cheese inside here, roll it up kind of cinnamon bun style, and roll it into the bacon, and then put everything into this cast iron pan, and it's gonna go onto the Traeger. Okay, I'm kind of predicting disaster here. I don't think I've ever done this before. I've wrapped bacon around a tenderloin and cooked it like that before, but I haven't done a ground meat cheese roll kind of thing combination. So if everything works out right, I'm going to roll this up and just roll it right into the bacon. Here we go. I'm only filming this because, like I said, I think it's going to be disaster, and that should prove, well, entertaining for you guys at least. Okay, I can see right now my cheese is trying to roll out. Might be too cold still. Lacking in flexibility. Told you, I'm under disaster here. I think it's going to work, maybe. Maybe I'm just being negative. Yeah, it's going to work. Alright, so that's phase one complete. Now, look at that measurement. Okay, so now it goes onto the bacon. Just keep going, sushi style. Hopefully this all fits right inside the cast iron pan. At least I hope it does. It'd be a bummer if it doesn't. Looks like it's kind of wanting to act a little creepy on me here. Actually, I'm just going to try to roll this whole thing right into the pan. Maybe it'll stay together for me that way. Man, good enough. Okay, so I didn't exactly measure this properly, but it worked out. So it's going to go in the Traeger just like this. So qualifies as a cast iron Wednesday, July barbecue. There we go. Now time to prepare the pork belly burnt ends. All right, so this isn't anything new or interesting. I'm just going to slice up the pork belly into roughly bite-sized pieces and toss them in this foil pan, because there is a lot of grease on these things, and that way it eases the cleanup process later. Okay. But with a Traeger, the initial startup creates a lot of smoke, and I just feel like I'm wasting smoke, so I'm just going to go ahead and start it with the food inside so it picks up that smoke. Alright, so we have an official beautiful amount of smoke coming out here. I'm going to crank it up to 350, 375. We'll be back soon though. Alright, so we are 40 minutes in to the cook, and I just want to see how close we are to being done. Ideal minimum temperature on this meatloaf or meat roll is 160. Check the temperature. But I want my bacon a little bit crispier, so I'm going to go ahead and let that ride for a little while. Pork belly bites are coming along. Those definitely need to cook a little longer. And we'll check on them in about another 20 minutes. Okay, so the pork belly is done. I'm going to call these, I'm just going to trademark the name and call them pork belly bites. Somebody else may be using a different term like pork belly burned ends. I don't know who. But I'm going to call these smoked pork belly bites. I'll be honest with you, I just gave my girlfriend one of these, a bite of this, my pork belly bites, my smoked, lightly seasoned pork belly bites. They're so delicious, she asked me if I was seeing anybody. Relationship coma. Man, that's good. Okay, so I spent part of the afternoon resharpening this knife just to slice this on camera for that perfect video culinary cut. You ready? Look at that. I didn't even have to use the cutting edge. That's how sharp this knife is. Okay, seriously, when I went to lift this out of the frying pan, it kind of fell and fell apart. So she's done, but just since it's a video, I'm going to go ahead and cut a slice with this not quite as sharp as I like to think it is knife and show you all at home. Garlic, white cheddar, cheese with onion seasoning stuffed, bacon wrapped bison loaf. That's what's for dinner, folks. Okay, so here's the official obligatory video bite of the bison roll. Bacon wrapped cheese stuffed bison roll. Ready? Took a little bit longer than I expected to cook, but oh my God, that is absolutely delicious. And I'll have a pork belly bite as a chaser. It was pretty easy, just took a while. Definitely try this at home. Have a nice glass of wine to go with it, and then use some good bourbon to get that wine taste out of your mouth. Thanks for watching. Okay, so sitting outside on your butt on a warm day, roughly 70 degrees, watching the smoker takes a lot of work, take a lot out of you, water, electrolytes. So it's important to stay hydrated when you're cooking. That's it, just have a drink. See ya. I'll be honest with you, I just gave my girlfriend one of these, a bite of this, my pork belly bites, my smoked, lightly seasoned pork belly bites. They're so delicious, she asked me if I was seeing anybody.
Yummy.